The U.S. military is warning that some retired senior military personnel who served in Iraq and Syria could be targets of a possible terrorist threat. The threat applies to officials living in Florida, and this warning comes from U.S. Army Special Ops, Army Rangers, Green Beret, that part of the military. So let's talk now with Rick Snyder, our First Coast News national security expert. He is a retired Vice Admiral who served 9 years in the Admiral ranks, and he served at U.S. Northern Command. Their job, defend the homeland, and that includes counterterrorism. So, Admiral Snyder, we appreciate your being here today. He's seen the internal alert, the memo, and you say it does not appear to be some sort of fake military hoax or internet hoax. It seems to be real. So who should be concerned?
Yes, it does seem to be real, Jeannie. The spokesperson for U.S. Army Special Operations Command has confirmed that it is real. And so, you know, this is, as you said, it's an alert for senior retired Department of Defense officials who served in Iraq and Syria. They also make note that active duty folks should be aware as well.
Now, they use the word threat. In their definition, what could that mean?
Well, they obviously have, through some sources, intelligence, received credible and specific information about folks out there that are looking to do harm to these officials.
Now, let's talk about Florida. Specifically, they said the threat here to Florida. So if you are one of those folks who served in the military, perhaps overseas, and now you're thinking, do I need to change what I do day to day? What's some practical advice?
Yeah, well, so first of all, Florida, if you think about it, we have U.S. Special Operations Command, the command that does special operations, as well as U.S. Central Command, who does the operations in the Middle East in Florida. And so always remain vigilant, but especially so now. Be aware of your surroundings. Lock your doors in the car, in the house, look for suspicious activity, and then report that activity if you see it.
Now, you were telling me that a colonel put out this memo, and it makes me wonder, too, have you ever seen anything like this in Florida?
This is a little unusual. I've not seen something specific to this. The fact that this came out in such a broad manner with a very specific group of folks that are at risk, that's a little unusual, but it's good the information's out there so people can be aware and be ready.
And I guess the threat is, and you're probably wondering the same thing I am, is like, how long do you stay on alert? I mean, we should always be on alert, but this high alert thing, does it ever end?
No, I mean, it's certainly a heightened period of risk right now, which hopefully will go down over time, but we should always remain alert, and this is just a reminder to do that.
All right, Admiral Snyder, we appreciate your coming in today. Always appreciate your expertise.